What's up guys, Eric Psykik here with another video, a part of my new Where to Hunt series, this time featuring a higher level respawn since a few of you have been asking for one. Now this respawn isn't the best experience, and it's not instant return on your money like Gluth Bandits or Soul Eaters, but in the long run you will profit here, and this spawn is very simple and safe, which is why I like it so much as a hardcore PvP player. It takes a while to get to, so you can find it empty a lot, and if you have people trying to kill you, they most likely will not waste their time coming through here, especially if you know which one of them to Exiva. So the spawn I'm showing you today is Demona. Demona is a very old respawn. People have been hunting here for years. It's located northeast of Carlin at the end of the Maze of Lost Souls. Yes, in order to get here you have to go through a maze. You're probably thinking, what the hell? How am I supposed to memorize my way through a maze? I don't want to walk through all that. Well, neither do your enemies. So if you think someone wants to kill you, then you'll definitely come here to hunt peacefully for 2 hours. It's actually quite simple if you mark your map with icons to follow. Your first time walking here will take a while since you have to stop and put the icons, but if you follow the map on Tibia wiki, you can just put check marks wherever works for you and it shouldn't take you that long to reach the end. It takes about 10 minutes to walk here hasted on a level 220 mage, and even less time for higher levels. So the equipment you'll need to hunt here depends on your level. The lowest level I recommend to come here is 150, but I'm sure you could come here even lower. If you are 150 or below, I recommend wearing a lightning set with depth ochria if you can afford them. They're the legs that give you mana drain protection. If you can find bronze amulets cheap on your world, bring those too, because both the amulet and legs will save you a lot of money since the warlocks mana drain you a lot. You can also bring a witch hat if you have one and you don't need the energy protection. If you're a high level, just go for a full magic level set. No shield necessary. You'll also need a death wand or rod because the warlocks are pretty much immune or strong to every other element. Now for supplies, I bring food, around 1000 sudden death runes, 300 stone showers, and 400 great mana potions. You may have to reduce these a little if you're exactly 150. Some people tell me to use Yutori Mort while hunting here, but I honestly think it's a waste because many times the spell will tick right before the warlock goes invisible, and then you're sitting there waiting for it to tick again to shoot the warlock. I prefer to just use a stone shower instantly. So the route you should follow in this spawn is simple. I always prefer going clockwise in any spawn I hunt in, but it really doesn't matter in this one. Basically just go to all tips of the star, run to the end rooms, and then turn back. Don't forget the single warlock at the entrance. Downstairs on the north side is a room with 3 warlocks and like 6 dragons at full respawn. I would honestly skip this room unless you're around 200, but if you're overhunting the spawn, then feel free to go in there and just pull the room slowly. If you're a high level, you can just run in and UE all of the dragons, especially if you're a druid. Like I mentioned earlier though, this spawn isn't the best experience. It's really just a place to go if you want a relaxing hunt away from other people or enemies where all you have to do is mash your SD hotkey and do a little healing. It can be good experience the earlier you come here though. I normally get around 800k per hour on green stamina and as much as 1kk sometimes, which really isn't that bad. You'll loot a lot of skull staffs and some blue robes to pay your waste, and every ring of the sky you loot, which really isn't that rare, bumps you into the profit range usually. I usually get about 1 to 2 rings of the sky per hunt, a ton of skull staffs, and a combination of blue robes and lightning robes. I probably looted 3 to 4 golden armors throughout my time hunting here as well, which makes for some cool house deco. Some fun facts, there are actually 2 quests here and a rare boss that can spawn. The first quest is right at the entrance, which gives you a griffin shield, obsidian lance, and dwarven axe, and the next quest is in the room with all the dragons and it gives you a crystal wand and a silver SD rune. Finally, there's a purple tome quest over where the infernalists are in the bookshelf, and there's also a quest for like a stealth ring and some gems in the northeast corner. There's also a warlock boss that can spawn here named Zarabuster, but he doesn't always drop good loot as you can see. I recorded a few hunts here before deciding to show you guys the best one on the higher level, but while I was recording on Eric, I was actually open broadcasting on Tibia cast, because like I said, this is a safe spawn, right? Well, my enemies were watching and decided to sneak into the spawn and log out while I was refilling after my first hunt, and decided to jump me when I went to clear the dragon room. No offense, but they failed pretty hard and I was able to survive until my friends ran all the way through to help me out. We killed a couple of them and then chased the last 2 into Carlin where a huge battle ensued. If you want to see what happened, you can watch it here. Otherwise guys, thanks for watching and be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying my Where to Hunt series so far. I've got another spawn on the way that is good experience and profit I believe, so make sure to check back later to see it. See you guys next time.